NFT sales are absolutely insane right now, and some projects are going up by 68%, 273%, 46%, 47%, 185%, 325%, all in the last 7 days, and even this one down here, over 1,000%. And what I want to do in this video is show you a strategy that I've been using to buy NFTs cheap and then reflip them for a profit. Now, the purpose of this tutorial is to show you a tool that I've been using that goes out and finds all the rare properties in a specific NFT, puts them together, and shows us how rare that specific NFT is, so we can find that NFT quickly, that rare NFT, and then flip it for a profit. This is kind of what it looks like. What we're going to be doing is buying a rare NFT at a good price based off the stats that this tool gives us, and then we're going to resell it in the short term for a quick profit. Now, I've been making money with NFTs for some time now. I've done multiple videos on this, and this is probably the best way that I've found to snipe NFTs quickly that are rare and then resell them for a profit. Now, this is going to be a quick tutorial perfect for beginners, and I'm going to show you how to snipe NFTs in a 10-minute tutorial. But before we do that, we're still doing the course giveaway. If you want to potentially win access to every single one of my products, what you have to do is find the emoji in this video. Once you've done that, smash that like button and then comment what that emoji is below, and you'll go in the draw to potentially win access to every single one of my products. Let's jump into the tutorial and I'll show you exactly how you can find rare NFTs with this tool and then resell them for a profit. Alright guys, so before we get into the sniping section of this video, we first need to talk about a few things because this really comes down to timing. So if you don't really know much about an NFT, there's a few stages. The first stage is usually called a whitelist mint, where a select few people get put on a whitelist and they get to mint the NFT. If you can do this, you usually make quite a good amount of money. Then we have the main mint. Now the problem, the main mint is when everyone in that community can mint the NFT. The problem with the minting stage is the gas fees can be very big and often you're going to miss out. Then we have what we call a 24-hour reveal period. Now keep in mind, this doesn't happen on every single NFT, but this is what one of those looks like, so you can get an understanding of how that works. So a reveal period can be 24 hours, 48 hours, any type of hours, right? Just depends on how they do it. But essentially, the people mint the NFTs and they look the exact same and no one knows what they are until they are revealed. Now, this is where you kind of want to start to think about sniping, is when they actually start to get revealed. Now, people are still selling these and flipping them and stuff like that. So if you ever see NFTs that look all the same, this is why they are in the reveal stage and they will get revealed at some stage in the future. Now, once the reveal happens, there is usually loads of activity after the reveal. So this means there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of trading going on, there's a lot of volume. And then what happens, usually it could be 2 days after, 5 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, whenever, the activity usually starts to slow down and settle. So what you want to be doing to maximize profits is you want to be sniping rare NFTs that are getting offloaded at a good price and then reselling them in this period here. This is where the most volume is happening. This is where you're going to find rare NFTs for a good price, and you're going to be able to flip them to go on and make some profit. This video is about sniping, so that means finding rare NFTs at a good price and reselling them. Now, this video isn't about how to find NFTs. I'm just showing you how to use this tool to make money. If you want to have a video on how to make money with NFTs, and I'll show you how to find specific NFTs. And also there's a website here called Rarity Tools. In the upcoming section, you can find upcoming NFTs into the marketplace, but that's not what this video is about. I will also bring out another video in the future showing you the best way to find NFTs, so make sure you subscribe to that. Now, the first steps of this tutorial are very simple. You're going to need to have a MetaMask wallet, which you probably already have. You're also going to have an OpenSea account, which you probably already have. And more importantly, you're going to have a sniping tool. Now, there's many sniping tools out there. This is the one that I use, and this is the best that I've found. Now, what this tool does is it makes it extremely easy to find rare NFTs that are selling cheap. And it also gives you very good opportunities to pick up rare NFTs and resell them, like I said, at specific times. Now, what this specific tool does, so you can get the free version by going to non-fundable tools. So actually, I'll show you here, non-fundable.tools. And the tool is called SuperSea. And all you got to do is download the Chrome extension and you can start to use it. But there's better features if you actually pay. Now, what this actually does is it will show you the rarity of NFTs based on specific colors. So for example, a common one will be white and gray, the bottom 50%. Uncommon will be green, top 50%. Blue is top 10%. Epic, a purple, is a top 1%, and then legendary orange is a top 0.1%. That's like essentially the best you're gonna be able to find in that specific NFT. So you want to install this tool to get started, and there's lots of different features you can go through and have a look at. Now, what I want to do is I want to go over some NFTs and look at timing, and then we will look into how you can actually make money doing this. So first of all is this NFT here, which is called the Fanta Bear. I guess that's what it's called. And if we go down to activity, you can see that this specific NFT in the last 90 days had a nice steady bit of growth, and it went up and down and up and down, and then it's kind of dropped off. Okay, so you want to be sniping basically in this period here. Okay, you don't want to be doing it in this period. This is a no-go because the price is going down. When you're sniping to flip for quick money, for quick Ethereum, this is not the time you want to be doing it. So this is a bad example of one that you want to do, unless you have a different strategy, but that's not what this video is about. Now, if we go to another one called Cool Monkeys Genesis, and we go to activity as well, this one here is a bit of a hit and miss because we don't really, this is like, could be a downslide, don't really know. But basically this period here is when you want to start doing a sniping, and then maybe here, cut it off and just see what this is going to be doing, okay? If your goal is to flip quickly, which this video is about. Now, like I said, this video isn't about finding NFTs, but if you want to essentially get into the sniping game quickly, just go to the stats page here and go to activity, rankings, okay? This is just a quick tip on what you can do. Let me just show you. And then go in the last 24 hours. And simply open up every single one that's on here in the last 24 hours, apart from ones that you know, like cyberpunks and stuff. So this one here, Zipsy Supernatural, is this one here. This is one that's getting revealed, and so is this one that's getting revealed. The ones that are always getting revealed have massive 24-hour volumes. You go to last 24 hours, and if you want to basically skip all the research and get started, find ones that are not revealed yet, like this one. And when they reveal, start doing your sniping and flipping. This is essentially the best way to get into it as quick as possible without doing minimal research. But I do recommend you do some research on NFTs before you start sniping and flipping them. But let's look at some other ones right here before we start diving into how to snipe and flip. So for example, this one here, Azuki. Now the activity on here is kind of, you kind of at a point here where it's like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Now, what I want to do in this with this one here is I want to show you some examples of how the rarity tool works. You'll see here if I go to buy now and I go low to high, it's got these colors. So we've got the gray, which is the lowest, and it's got the rank, okay? And then it's got gray here, which is the lowest, and then gray, 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 right? It's gray pretty much. We've got a green there, we've got a gray here. You know, green is the next is the next rarest one, and we go down. Now let's compare that to something like Metroverse. If we go down and we go buy now, and we go low to high, we have some grays, 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 but then we have a green, then we have a green, we have a blue, which is the next one up from the green. So if we go down here, we have, let me just find it real quick. So we have the uncommon, common, uncommon, then rare, so blue. So this one here is the top, what was it? Sorry, the top 10%. So this one here is top 10%. And it's pretty close to the floor price. So if you look at the floor price, and I'm not saying go and snipe any of these. If you look at the floor price here, the floor price is 1.5 Ethereum. And we go down and we have a blue one, which is in the top 10, and it's 1.56. So what I would do is I would, it really depends. There's not a lot of activity on this one, but I would click on this and I would kind of go and have a look and see what the rarity is and do my research on that NFT. But if we go down, there's some more greens, there's another green, there's lots more greens, and you just want to kind of go down and see what you can find that is essentially rare to you. There's another blue for 1.7. So that's a massive difference compared to this one, which is kind of settled down a little bit, and there's not much rare ones for sale. All right, so another way that you can make money with NFTs using this tool. Now, this NFT is a little bit different because usually what happens is you have these things called traits. You can see like what kind of things are rare and stuff. In this case, it's more about the buildings, what the buildings on the specific lot. If we go to buildings and commercial, and I went down here and I put in a random one, football stadium. So football stadium, buy now. What I noticed, and this is very interesting, is right now, if I wanted to, I could pick up this purple one, which remember, purple is an epic. A purple one is the floor price, so 1.9. Now the rest of them are greens at 1.98, 2. We have some uncommon ones at 2.2. We have a blue, which is not bad at 2.5. And then we have just blues, greens, and then we've got the rest of the epics down here for 5. And then we've got a legendary down here, which is number 6. So this is obviously worth 10. Now what I noticed with this, and this is why I chose this as an example, this here is a purple epic, okay, for 1.9. If we scroll down here, in this particular section for the football stadiums, if we scroll down, the next epic, both of them are listed at 5. Now this is a risk, but essentially you could purchase this one and you could relist it for 5. Okay, so this is the type of stuff you want to be looking for when you're going out there and sniping NFTs. Now you would obviously do your research and figure out why is this one so low, right? I mean, to me, it's a good rank. Ranked number 22 out of 10,000 properties. It's an epic. So yeah, this could potentially be an option for you, but you want to go through and look at the traits. However, if you are a beginner to doing this, what you want to do is you just want to find the ones that are going to reveal, and then usually 2 to 3 days, even up to a week, there's lots of volume in these specific NFTs, because what's happening is people are going to be selling off the NFTs that they don't want. And what happens is a lot of people will sell off rare ones that they don't want, and they'll sell them cheap and even less than what they purchased them for sometimes, so they can use that Ethereum to buy even rarer ones on the marketplace. So that's what I'll be using this specific tool for, is just keep watching. So once this one reveals, for example, go buy now. When it's revealed, keep watching, and people will be listing rare ones, and it'll tell you exactly what color they are as they launch, as they get placed for sale, and you could potentially snipe them up as quick as possible to make some Ethereum. Now, when you're doing the sniping on something that's just revealed, you are going to want to be quick, but you also want to do your research. So it's a balancing act. All right, guys, so that's how you can go and make money with NFTs using this specific sniping tool that I mentioned in this video. If you want some more tutorials on how to make money with NFTs, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.